Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Rob Kiltz live. Welcome. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Welcome. Facing Destiny. Ivf Martinez Driali. Hello. Kat Maravi. Hello. It's a beautiful day. Good morning to all. Sunday. Let's see. I think it's, oh my God, it's the 19th of December. And another awesome, amazing year. And when we see the beauty of life in all of the challenges, the struggles of all of it, right? That's the hardest part for all of us. And the Fertile Fireside Chat, I don't know if you could see the fire today on either side, but I'm here in the basement. Kiltz Central at home in Skinny Atlas by the lake, and healing waters of life and every day to start the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Whatever your belief system is, always see God in the mirror. That's the little trick. Hey, NYC, good morning, Amanda. Let's see, Marge. Hello, Liza. Hello. Good morning, Mrs. Villard. I apologize. I'm not as quick at pronouncing all those names. Dr. Faruqi is much better at it than I am. I got Instagram here. I got YouTube, Facebook here. Questions are coming here for YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram for here. I'm here to answer your questions, share thoughts and ideas. And you guys have access through the internet, Dr. Google, to get all the information you want and need in life. New York Times article. Let's see, a good friend of mine sent me a New York Times article today. I've got to find it. And it's about popular test claims to boost IVF success rate, and the science is unclear. Well, my bit is the science is unclear for everything we're talking about. And that's the part we all need to realize. I'm being sued by Dr. Gleischer for sharing that DHEA might be good for you. Now I'm realizing the science is likely completely wrong. He was given a patent by the patent office that he owns the rights to tell anyone about DHEA. You guys got to go to the FTC, FDA website and say, this is wrong, that he is charging way more for DHEA than anyone else, probably isn't beneficial anyway. That's, I guess, the crazy story that we're all learning here, is that how much of what we share is real science or mostly snake oil. And again, I will claim to be part of that world as a Western trained doctor. The data often is, I call it doo-doo, right? So I don't know what the issues are, but you guys have to complain to the American Society of Reproductive Medicine, to your political leaders, that we're all duped in this business. So let's see, Ashley Marie, good morning. Beta number, let's see. Does beta number matter? My first 130. Those are all good numbers. You know, look at you guys, getting a positive is the start. Now you have to be positive about the positive number. And what I've learned is that faith over facts and spirit over science, which is the craziness to all of this. My gratitude to everyone out there, by the way, and I know I share a lot of crazy stuff. By the way, even our molecular fertility supplements, our nutritional solutions by Kiltz, the FDA, FTC, and all the science doesn't prove this stuff is beneficial. A hope and a prayer may be as good as all the science some days. That's the craziness, right? What happened to the Rochester site? Is it closed? Let's see. We're all still there in Rochester. We just had little bumps and ripples through December and COVID. Everyone is back. January, we're going to be open Monday through Saturday. So we're getting back to Saturdays. And I'm working to get Heather Smith back to Rochester for acupuncture, getting our healing arts rocking and rolling, and focusing on health and wellness. First in the mind, then in the mouth, and the motion of the fertile body, right? That's it. You know, if we're given a hard time, Melissa Hebron, it's all working in our favor. These pushes and shoves by these lawsuits or whatever it is. I fought the Centers of Excellence idea 5 years ago when I came to learn that the ASRM and SART and all these other these other entities were actually at the forefront of claiming some IVF centers are better than others. Just Google the Wall Street Journal article with Dr. Kiltz about 4 or 5 years ago. My sense is that there's bigger powers that are in line to fill their pockets and not fill the belly with a beautiful baby inside each and every one of you. There's no conspiracy, by the way, and I'm not complaining. I'm just wanting to say we all have the power to know the science, and maybe much of it is wrong in some ways. Is there a concern about vitamin A toxicity with organ meat supplements? There doesn't appear to be, but don't overdo anything. Look in my opinion, if you eat fatty meat, if you go to the Kiltz is crazy, right? Now I'm going to be eliminating the word diet and working on the word lifestyle, right? The baby's plan, right? That's all life is about. How can we work to better understand that the only thing that matters is a healthy, fertile life? It's built in the mind and what you put in the mouth. And then if you change yourself from dieting, no more dieting, no more weight loss, right? No matter what your weight is, see the beauty of the perfect weight you are. Eliminate the fruit, the fiber, the vegetables of any significant amount and change it up. That's really it. That's why I say 1 meal a day. Too many of anything is not good. Too many supplements, too many organ meats. If you're eating like too much meat, that's not good either. Let's see. I got ET in Colorado. We'll be going back in a few weeks for FET. My question is, what blastocyst should I transfer? I have day 5, 3A, BA, BC, BC, 2-6. They're all good, by the way. The grades are kind of like I was graded in elementary. I couldn't read. I was dyslexia, ADD, ADHD, OCD. And you can probably tell on much of all of those things now. This is the game changer, by the way. So I say the embryos are in motion. If I take a picture of, you took a picture of me like this, and then I'm like this, and be still, it's the same thing. Every one of those embryos is a beautiful potential baby. Give it all the same power of success. That's what we all need to be doing. We're going to continue with the $39.95 IVF, right? Payment plans. We're going to be working to get a discount for prepaid. I'm working on that for 2022. Affordability, access, and quality. Our Sarasota office is open for monitoring. I'm working on June 1 for retrievals and transfers. I'm currently working for a Washington, D.C. office. We're working to get Atlanta at least transfers in 22. I know I've been working on it. Too many things. And I'm working for all of us on the clinical side at CNY Fertility. We listen to you. That's really the key. What can you bring to us? I learned about low-dose naltrexone. I learned about the immunology treatments long ago from people like you. We all need to see the power that you bring to all of us. Do you recommend testing embryos for someone in their 40s? Trisha Warren, I don't recommend testing any embryos because if you biopsied me before I got into my mom, they would have thrown me out. Science is not that good. Every test that says A or B, and if you haven't seen the soccer ball analogy, and this one's deflated. I feel deflated every day in some way. But basically it depends where you take a biopsy from, right? All of us have something abnormal within us, right? I'm told that all the time. Something's abnormal about me. And look at, but our abnormalities are our artistic nature of beauty. Listen, share these thoughts and ideas. You guys are already fertile. Read The Fertile Secret, the fertile spirit ideas that the universe is within all of us. And if you haven't seen the family building guide, and Kiltz's keto lifestyle for fertility, right? And it's all a fertile life, always. Philly office does lipids. Dr. Ivanov, we're working on revving up our Philadelphia office for monitoring and hoping that in the next year or two, we're going to get a Philadelphia retrieval and transfer site. We want to work with your OBGYNs to maybe put a lower cost fertility center that isn't owned by like a investment capital firm that I have respect to all people, by the way. But fertility care, IVF, needs to be lower priced. And that's why I think Dr. Gleicher is suing Kiltz, because he's a lower price than a competitor. That's not right, by the way. And we've been sharing DHEA because it's open access information, but now it's snake oil. We've been selling it at a lower price, and he's been selling it at a higher price. I think if you guys don't make the complaints to get it lower cost, easy access, affordability, who is? Go to the FDA, FTC website and put a complaint in that he's selling DHEA for a higher price, but you could get it down the street. Then you guys are the one that is sharing the fertility information of affordability, quality, and access. You guys are the ones, right? If you guys don't do the work to make it more affordable, say what's going on, CNY fertility, my commitment in 2022 and every single day of my life is affordability, quality, and access. I'm not fighting anyone. My job is to be at the forefront of easy open access, right? And if the patent office has given out a patent that shouldn't be there, you guys have to complain. You guys have to go and make the complaints to your congressmen or women, right? That's it. Kiltz's Keto, the journey through IVF with my husband. It's tough in the beginning, but I know it will be worth it. Look at the most amazing outcomes in life are not easy, right? Anyone could smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol, or use illicit drugs, psilocybin or ayahuasca. I mean, who's in control of the temple? You guys are, right? The temple is you. Why would you put 3 to 6 plant-based meals a day into your mouth when you only need one? If you choose to eat plants, go at it. But plants are the predators and we're the prey. I know it doesn't make sense, but I will tell you what I've learned in my 65, I'll be 66 in March. I've never felt better. Let's see, Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle, the family building guide. Go to our website. You could download digital copies for free. And I'm putting all my books on my website that you could digitally download them for free, or go to Amazon and get a paper copy for a nominal amount. Open access information. Dr. Google is smarter than Dr. Kiltz all day long, right? Sea moss. Well, remember, sea moss and seaweed is an algae, right? Listen, too much of these algae, which contain phytochemicals that may contain toxins and poisons for all of us. Plants, their defense are lectins, oxalates, phytates, and you got to check out Dr. Stephen Gundry's book, The Plant Paradox. By the way, I'm going to be off from the 24th through the 1st. I'm going to be doing some pottery down in Sarasota. I'm going to get into my studio doing pottery, a little painting, but I'm listening and learning from you guys. We all together need to control the cost of medicine. The cost of medicines are too outrageous. Lower cost protocols, natural cycle IVF, no drugs, a trigger shot, a fresh transfer, $39.95. I'm working at lowering the cost for everything so you guys have access to what's the most important thing, a baby. I wrote a book called The Fertile Secret, and if you haven't read the book, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, you must. It all starts in the mind, not the mouth, right? Second FET resulted in interstitial pregnancy, emergent surgery. How long would it take to wait before attempting third FET? See Hines 1516. About 4 to 8 weeks is long enough. I'm also working on eliminating baseline blood testing and ultrasounds so we can cut the cost. And we're going to work with your local OBGYNs, your local radiologist, and your local ultrasound to lower the cost and make it accessible and affordable. Diet advised for breastfeeding. Look at babies, always and forever. Eat the original optimal human nutritional solution, which is carnivore. Look at Ken and Nisha Berry. Ken Berry's amazing. I've been doing carnivore for over 10 years. It's amazing. Now, do I sometimes have a French fry or a blue cheese stuffed olive in a really filthy, dirty martini? Yes, from time to time. But if you're drinking wine, beer, or whiskey every day, it's deadly for the Ferrari. We are Ferraris. We are the most expensive and irreplaceable entity. Check out my YouTube, my TEDx talk, The Human Ferrari, the Lioness in the Lion Plan. Let's see, board members vying, for dollars versus working to get babies. I think that's the problem, Mackenzie, Michelle, is that money over mommies. We have to all take control. You have to write Congress. You have to write the FD and FTC. Dr. Gleischer's patent is illegal and it's unethical, in my opinion. The American Medical Association, the ASRM, the Endocrine Society. We doctors need to say enough is enough. Why would a doctor have a patent and sue Kiltz? Only person he's suing and asking for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And he wants to get into your charts, by the way. That's the unfortunate part. He wants to know, what have I told you guys? He wants to get into your charts and get into everything that I have created so he can prove that I'm telling everyone to use DHEA, which is a supplement which you can get for a fragment of the cost online. Why am I talking about this? Because all I'm doing is spending money on lawyers, and I have all respect to lawyers, but even his lawyers are probably, I call them troll attorneys. All respect for all of them. They sued Theralogics. Theralogics gave in to them knowing that their patent is wrong. And our medical professionals, are they doing anything? Nothing. And I'm sorry, Dr. Kiltz, you're being sued probably because you did something wrong. All I'm doing is sharing open access snake oil medicine. Maybe the ERA, the Receptiva, maybe everything we do that we share, even our molecular fertility supplements, I'm realizing the solid science isn't there. So we should all write. Sonia, thank you for writing your congressperson. Do I recommend ERA? It's offered. You guys can do the research on your own. If what you're doing isn't working, it may be something that helps and works. I don't know. What do I say is the most important thing of the universe? Kiltz's keto lifestyle. Like a lioness and a lion we are, one meal a day. If you want to be a vegan or vegetarian, cook the carbs well, one meal a day. That's it. No fiber. Look at, and a little bit of ice cream. Oh my God, it's a game changer. Sakia, hello. Good morning. Clem Lady, good morning. Katie Higgs. Retrieval in Syracuse. Ask for Kiltz. And Corley and Kiltz are in Syracuse. Banerjee's coming. We're excited about Dr. Banerjee. My job is integrating Eastern and Western medicine. So that's the truth. Every RE suggests DHEA. They do. You're right, Melissa. And they don't know that they're at risk of being sued by Gleischer. So all of us REIs need to say enough is enough. This Gleischer guy suing Kiltz and suing Theralogics and Vidali and maybe some others is illegal. And we should not allow it in the world of medicine that some doctor has a patent on a supplement. We were selling it not knowing there was a patent because Dr. Gleischer never let everyone know that he has a patent. And then he sues them. That seems like snake oil to me. And so I'm sad that he's doing that. We should all comment and ask, why is he charging more for DHEA than you can get down the street? It's about money, not mommies. That's sad. We should all be doing this. And to all my REI colleagues, please, I ask you, why is Kiltz being sued? And we support everyone out there, by the way. All of us are working together. And if you're charging more, that's okay. We know that if your insurance covers it or if you're failing wherever you are, we're working all together in this world of fertility. No one in our office tells anyone to take DHEA. Everyone asks about it. We thought the science was there, but we're finding it's snake oil. We're refusing to give your information to Dr. Gleicher. His lawyers have no right to your medical information at all. And we all need to be sharing it. Again, write the Office of Professional Misconduct in New York State. Maybe we should ask him, why is Dr. Gleicher telling everyone to take DHEA, and he probably isn't telling everyone that he owns the patent, that he's the only one that can tell you about it? I know, sorry I'm being a little crazy this morning, but it fires me up that when I get sued or someone is doing something that I think is not right, I'm not going to sit back and do nothing. Every REI suggests DHEA. So Dr. Gleicher should probably sue every REI in the country because he has a patent. And if we're sharing the formula, that's it. Hey, Pamela Wicks, how you doing? You lost your fallopian tube due to a hydrosalpinx in February, had an ovarian ectopic in September, remaining side. Would you still consider fresh day 3 transfer? Yes, maybe 2 embryos or 3, depending on your age, due to prevent another ectopic. Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle, you guys. Download for free on my website, drkiltz.com, and also look at the Family Building Guide. We do a lot of reproductive immunology. We support the testing if you want it. VRA, ERP, the DNA PGT testing. We support it if you want it, right? I know. Kayla Arada. I don't know how you could patent a natural substance. Ask the Department of the Food and Drug Administration. Ask them, how is it you guys gave a patent to Dr. Gleicher for something that is open knowledge? Dr. Casson was one of the first to publish it before Dr. Gleicher. But I need you guys to help me, because otherwise I'm spending your money on lawyers, and that's not right either, right? I think the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, listen, I'm not perfect either. I'll admit if we make mistakes, I want to know about it and we want to fix it. I think Dr. Gleicher has been mistaken that he should own a patent in a supplement that's over the counter for pennies on the dollar that he sells it for. And we all have to jump into them. Doing similar with the FDA and NAC supplement. You know, again, they're all doing it, but I think Dr. Gleicher is trying to get a patent on all these things. He even tried to patent IVF. That doesn't seem right to me. So I think fresh transfers, by the way, low dose stimulations, natural cycles, mini dose cycles are key. I do offer and recommend laparoscopy, hysteroscopy for endo, a month of antimicrobial antihistamine. Do I have proof that these things work? No, but nominally there are things that you can do that might help that we're not charging an arm and a leg for. Look I got paid less than $2,000 to do 9 months of OB care and deliver a baby at 2 in the morning. Why are we charging $15,000 to $20,000 for IVF? And we're not going around trying to buy up all the IVF centers. If you have an IVF center that wants to join affordability, quality, and access, make a reasonable salary or lifestyle and not, go crazy. Now, again, I'm not judging anyone. I'm just offering some thoughts and ideas how we all can do better. And as a medical doctor, I went in this to help people with success. The nurse team has approved the vaginal progesterone inserts as an alternative to the endometrium. Is that okay? Yes. The progesterone supplements, vaginal, oral, intramus, all of them are viable options, by the way. And we are looking for the pharmacies that want to lower the cost of medicines and not are strictly about more and more money, by the way. The journey through IVF. I too have to slow down. Morning meditation, prayer, and spirituality. Get a journal, write in your journal every day, infinite times a day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. That's it. We need to all slow it down. Share these concepts and ideas, but wherever you guys are going, the OBGYNs, the fertility docs, the primary care, all of us need to work together in affordability, quality, and access. Let's see, I have 1 day 3 embryo left and doing another retrieval and transfer in January at CNY, Colorado. Transfer 1 day 3 and 1 day 5. Yes, you can. Sometimes we'll do a day 3 and then 2 days later do a day 5. The why part of what works, I go like this. I don't know why. Remember, faith first, spirit first. A little bit of science and facts, but the majority of what we bring to the table. Dr. Fink and Dr. Magarelli, grateful to them for listening to us, to incorporating Eastern and Western ideas. Interested in listening to what you have to say and stepping back. We're all learning together from each and every one of you guys, right? We're all learning together. And my job is to share concepts and ideas that I've learned for you. Yes, we're hiring, Vinoli, we're hiring distant global nurses, global ultrasonographers. If you're an ultrasonographer in your private practice that wants to do ultrasounds and maybe blood testing for less, maybe you eliminate the blood testing and we see what a cycle looks like, right? $39.95. We're going to be working again in 22 at a prepaid discount of 5%. I'm working on that. We're working on that you guys can all share this information. Do you have extra meds that you can share? I don't know if that's legal or illegal. You got to check first. But remember, open source, open access. Dr. Google is the master, but you guys are the master of your health and wellness. That's what I've learned. Kayla Ray, miscarry at 6 weeks, arcuate uterus that is a deep septum. If I have a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, can my uterine septum be repaired? It can. Remember, every day, babies plan. Kiltz's babies, we're going to eliminate the diet. Kiltz's baby plan, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, ice cream, intermittent feasting. That's 1 meal a day, right? And salt. And the spice of life is the thoughts and ideas. Eliminate the peppers, the grass, the grains, the greens. It's deadly for the human Ferrari every day. Now, I drink water, rarely whiskey, wine, or beer. Rare, and only sips, my friends. But any other illicit drug, you know it's deadly and dangerous. I'm sorry, ayahuasca, psilocybin, marijuana, you know the heroins, cocaines, and all the other shit is deadly. If you're in pain and need them, it's because you're likely eating plants which are giving you the pain because they want to kill us. All right, Bashaka, Roy Van Vors. I have 1 by 2 cent placental debris remaining in the former pregnancy. A Creed MRI shows restricted diffusion to the area. Should I have surgery to remove it? I think a hysteroscopy to remove it with or without ultrasound guidance, yes. And we do that type of hysteroscopies. We'll work with you wherever. We're working on our global team, and even tell us what doctors are out there doing this type of surgery. We want to work with your doctors that we can work with you to help get good quality surgical care, lower cost, by the way. That's really the key. Affordability, access, and quality for all. I do water and coffee from time to time. Not too much. Too much water or coffee is not good for us, or tea. 1 meal, remember, the best at night. All right, protein drinks, I don't recommend them, Jennifer. It's fake food. That's why I say steak and eggs. Listen, real food, chicken, pork, fish, real food. And again, if you're a vegan or vegetarian, limit it. And I say white potatoes, white rice, cream and eggs. A vegan is harder. Vegetarians are easy. The egg is like the most, let's say, go the right way. Oh, right there. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, ice cream, intermittently feasting, and salt, 1 meal a day. It's nuts. So all these shakes and supplements, even our molecular fertility and nutritional solutions, listen, you don't need them. The science is whittled and crazy, I think. We've all got to get down to the foundation. What's our job? It really is affordability, quality, and access. Whether it's, we're working on, the more you dig into Kiltz is keto, and the fertile and the CNY family building guide. The more you dig into this, again, for free, you can download it. Is that expensive? And DHEA, if you choose to read the literature and choose to believe it, you can get it down the street for a fraction of the cost. That's the craziness. Even Theralogics has been pushed up in price because of Glacier. We've got to eliminate the patent so that even Theralogics can lower the price, my friends, because I know that their Theralogic supplements are really the best. I love them. And our molecular fertility supplements, our job is we're looking at the formulas and making affordable. Vanessa Rodriguez, good morning. Look at their support on the CNY fertility support team. Let's see, Sarah Amaya. I'm working on before Sarasota, we can get Atlanta doing transfers with Dr. Verdialis. So we're putting the investment and ideas into great team members. Dr. Verdialis is amazing. Simplicity in all of this. Maybe all these supplements are all snake oil, all of it. Even molecular fertility and nutritional solutions, I'm finding. Do we need any of them? We don't. We may sell them, but where's the science? I don't know. The FDA, FTC is wondering about that for all of us. If we're sharing anything that is wrong on our website or in our magazines or books, please remind us. We'll change it. We do not want to be at that area. Patenting melatonin and testosterone, you're right. A method of treatment. So ASRM and SART, the AMA, the Endocrine Society, I'm asking all of us, can we all get on the same page? Should there be a patent for DHEA or for any of these things? If it's no, then why aren't we coming to the table and saying enough is enough? I don't want to spend all your hard-earned money on fighting a patent. That's millions of dollars. You guys have to help me in this, and I'm asking you, please. I don't know what to do either, but my time 24/7 is to find ways of affordability, access, and quality, integrating Eastern and Western medicine. What can we all do together in this? And I'm grateful to Miss Tia for taking care of Kiltz, right? And all my family that really is there. My love to each and every one of you. Remember, no matter your size, shape, age, weight, color, gender, social, cultural, political, or religious description, look in the eyes of each and every one of us, and remember, your eyes create the gods. Your vibrational energy is the energy of God. All of us should be seeing that. Even Dr. Glacier, I highly admire the man for all the amazing science he's brought to the table. But all of us need to question all of us. And please question me each and every day in each and every way. I'm going to continue to do my best for affordability, access, quality for everyone. I'm not a big proponent of PGA testing, by the way. If they're abnormal, then it may be wrong. I am a proponent for day 3, fresh or frozen. Then if you want to do the testing, we'll do it. I highly respect the iGenomics, the Cooper Genomics, all the semaphores, the testing modalities. If that's what you want, we're here to help, by the way. Kayla Ray, let's see. Send it to Jay Taylor or D Kiltz at rkiltz at cmifertility.com. We are here, all of us together. It's one life. And we're here as the goddesses and the gods and the goddesses, the lionesses and the lions, the Ferraris and the Yugos, right? The pigs and the cows, the sheep and the lions are all part of God's children. And the more we can bring it together. And when I read the original research of DHEA and all the things that we're doing, we're all trying to get our name up on the limelight, right? All of us, even Kiltz, right? But maybe we all need to step back and realize that we're only sharing information that should go in this treasure chest of human information and knowledge that we can be better. Ghana Tony. Oh, by the way, to Gina, my ex-wife, and my daughter Pilar, gratitude, attitude. to all my team members, my fertility, CNY Healing Arts, the molecular fertility team, the Mind Body Smile team, the Blue Ocean team, all of my team members. And I don't share enough love to all of them each and every day, and I'm working to be better and better and better. And when we talk like we're dogs, dogmatic, we all need to step back and just recognize each and every one of us is doing best. I recommend a ton of day 3s and not pushing to day 5, but if you want, it's in your corner. We'll be glad to do that. They may or may not make it. We don't know that. We're working in our Colorado office, Sarasota office, Philadelphia office, the office with Dr. Faruqi in Montreal, Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, and I know I'm forgetting someone, Dr. Lay. I'm working in the maybe in DC, in every office, and working in California, in Seattle, in Washington, every place that you guys are. Let's all work together that we can help bring fertility care, lower cost, integrating, access, affordability, quality. And I'm a firm believer in what ASRM and SART and all of our higher professional organizations are doing, but we need to listen to all sides. And if we're only on the masters of making money and not recognizing we need to be part of the masses of all of us to making mommies and looking at all these different ideas, that's what we need to do. SC or PIO baby. What would you say are my chances of conceiving through IVF with untested embryos? I'm 21. My SO is 22. I have PCOS, but we probably won't get PGT. Don't do it. They still grade each embryo on the 6AA scale. Well, you have to believe 100% it's going to work, right? Because everything works 100% the way the gods and the goddesses bring to us, right? Sometimes I do mostly standing at the office because I'm a mover, right, and a shaker. And so, yes, 100%. You have to have faith first, right? Everything is drawn within the faith of life and believe in God and the God and goddesses within all of us. Remember, no matter your gender, whether you're single or married or whatever you describe it as, all of us need to know. And what is PCOS caused by? 3 to 6 healthy plant-based meals a day. They're deadly for us. The plants are the predators. Again, read my stuff. It's crazy. Kevin Stock, Ken Berry, Nisha Berry, Judy Cho, Sean Baker. I should show up Sean's book. I haven't had Sean on yet, but Amber Wentworth, I was on live with her earlier this week. Wait a minute. Kiltz is a little backwards and upside down, wouldn't you say, right? We need to flip it all around, right? Keep moving it. I'm like a Rubik's Cube. And look at ADHD, OCD, hyperactive, all those things. And I'm learning every day from each and every one of us. Marisol, I'm not immune to rubella, so I was encouraged to wait and build immunity. This is my 3rd vaccine. Listen, it's okay if you don't build it, just have a baby. We don't know this stuff so well. All this stuff we say, it's because we don't want to get sued if you have a baby and we didn't tell you these things. Enough is enough. I'm getting sued by Gleicher, even though I never knew there was a patent on DHEA. Colleagues, all of us, we're in the family of building and affordability. Let's get up and out and share this, right? All right. I drink a little sparkling water. Not too much water in the day, by the way. And I love chocolate, ice cream, candy, and cake. I'm a cookies guy, right? When they bring chocolate chip cookies, Mary Ann makes the best. And I love, but I don't eat them all the time. But during the holiday spiritual season, you have to treat yourself, rewards, right? Never punished. Endometriosis is caused by a plant-based diet and not living like the Ferrari and the lioness you are. It's inflammation in the GI tract. It's caused by damage to the glycocalyx, which no one knows about. That's the craziness. What is the glycocalyx? It's the mucinous layer that protects, it's the slime layer that protects our bowels, our peritoneum, or every endometrial or endothelial surface of our bodies. It's great. Look at it. So remember, it's all electricity, right? The electrical particles of the glycocalyx are sulfated, negatively charged. There's natural attraction, by the way. Do thyroid issues and premature have a connection? Yes, Mr. Panche. The immunologic system is attacking our body due to mostly a plant-based, low-fat diet, and you should be on a high-fat, Kiltz's keto lifestyle nutritional solution. As Ken Berry and Nisha Berry like to say, it's the optimal human fertility solution. And I think Nisha's pregnant, I heard. And so all power to Ken and Nisha, those babies, and we're all working together. And if you look at what Ken and Nisha have done regarding carnivore, baby making all day long. Listen, you guys, this stuff sounds wrong. I know it. I too didn't believe it. But the thyroid diseases are the most prevalent. What are they caused by? Eating like a pig, cow, and a sheep. 3 to 6 grazing meals a day, mostly grass and grains, which is deadly, by the way. Should I call again to talk about my protocol since I'm allergic to some medication? Doctor didn't read. Yes, and if you want to text me, 315-416-9872. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to take the Friday to the, let's see, 1st, 2nd. I'll be back on the 3rd of January. But Dr. Corley, Dr. Luthringer, Dr. Banerjee, we're all working to make it more affordable, accessible for all of us, by the way. That's the trick of the universe. I'm grateful to Dr. Magarelli and the Colorado team for all coming together. We're listening and learning. If any of us have trouble with any of us, we need to share the story of how we can all listen and learn and be better every day. That's what I'm learning. I'm nonstop, right? Nonstop. For egg quality, started vitamins December 1st. Should I wait 3 months for retrieval? Trisha Warren, 1 to 3 months is probably enough. I don't know that we actually absolutely know that. I'm a big fan of priming 3 months, 1 to 3 months. Remember, Kiltz's keto lifestyle, number 1. 1 meal a day, number 1. Faith first, number 1. Meditation, prayer, yoga, right? Tai Chi. Dr. Magarelli is doing some sort of Aikido stuff. But mostly I do a little bit of riding on my bike in the morning. I do light weights. But look at your size and shape doesn't matter. But it is the 1 to 3 weeks or months that'll get your bowels and the flowing juices of the fat. Remember, fat is fantastic and skinny is dead in a famine. But, you know, I think whether you're using molecular fertility supplements or therologics, right? Those are the 2 areas. Whether you're using the beef supplements from Kiltz Nutritional Solutions, or you're getting it by eating the real thing. Oh, Kiss the Earth, a really great Netflix show. It's about the soil. It's about free range. It's about the grasslands. And how do we get back to that, right? If it's in a box or a can, even our supplements, you don't need them. What you need, you already have, actually. You already have it. If you got some fat, it's good. Even if you're considered fat, and we don't ask your weight in order to judge, it just gives us an idea that there may be a higher risk of metabolic disorder. That's why we use the concepts we talk about, the 1 meal, and fat is the fuel of the universe. Ivf Martinza and Dr. Mags is reading, is listening and learning. So is Dr. Fink and Dr. Kiltz. When you guys share your thoughts and ideas, they help us be better. If you're not sharing how bad we are, we can't be really bad for you guys. And that's medicine today, right? You guys have the power no matter where you're going for any health issues at all ages. That's what I've learned. When I was 55, over 10 years ago, I became a carnivore, 1 meal a day, game changer, arthritis, psoriasis, eczema, bowel bleeding, hemorrhoids. I know you don't want to know about this shit, but it was bad. And now it's badass, right? And you guys are badass, sorry for my language. Remember, Ferraris, Linuses, goddesses, the temple is us. Is ayahuasca and psilocybin and marijuana and alcohol good for us? F no, right? Water, air, and fatty meat is the Linus meal. Remember, but if you choose to be a plant eating only, add some eggs and cream and cheese. Game changer, right? Let's see. You guys are amazing. Go to left and follow them, Heather Page. Yes, you can. We're working with the Go to left, follow stem, and Menopure providers, lower the cost. We're going to be working on maybe Orlissa instead of the antagonist by shots. Maybe doing 10 of letrozole, 200 of Gomer follow stem, and 20 of HCG max. More lower dose natural cycles. We're working on our website that you guys can click and share with the FDA, FTC, the Office of Professional Misconduct. If any of us are doing things wrong, we need to fix it and be better. That we know, by the way. Do you need to have a break when priming with human growth hormone to ensure that? No, you don't have to do a break, Andrea. I say estrase, prometrium, human growth, 3 units, keep it low. 2 to 4 weeks, 2 to 4 months. Again, and again, Kiltz's keto lifestyle. It's all about, remember, you are fertile, and the fertile secret is you are fertile, right? And look at the family building guide. I know these ideas seem radical and wrong, don't they? I didn't believe any of it. And don't forget, Miss Emmerich, Kiltz and Emmerich did keto for fertility cookbook for those that want variety, right? And look at Maria Emmerich stuff and Craig Emmerich stuff. Now, I am so boring. So boring. Steak and eggs, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, ice cream, salt. Tia doesn't have to ask me, what are you eating today? It's always steak. Butter, salt, and ice cream. I love, and I'll make the ice cream again for you guys, but look at, you have to have faith first, fuel the Ferrari, and you guys are the Ferraris. I love Yugos, Volkswagen, whatever it is, but know that you are the goddess. Can you give us example, low dose IVF protocol, mini, Sylvana, letrozole 10 for 5 days, go to left, Menopure or Follistim, about 200 for 10 days, the antagonist, Orlissa, Ganirelix, or Cetrotide for about 5 to 6 days, starting about day 6 of the cycle, trigger with HCG, 10K, or Avidril, or with a little bit of Lupron, not necessary. We're really working to change it up. I'm working to get all of our team members to listen to you guys, to stop being all over the place. We doctors work for you. Practitioners work for you. Our nurses work for you. And we doctors and nurses and practitioners, all of us together need to recognize that who pays the bills? You do. And Dr. Kiltz is not looking to go sit on a beach and play golf. I'm bad at both of those things. I do like to fly my airplane to go between my locations, but it's something that really gives me quiet, a sense and beauty. When we're learning new things in life, we're growing. And my job, though, is affordability, quality, access, and integration. We should make it easier. 5K instead of 10K for trigger. Yes, you can, by the way. The 5K, yes, I think that's enough. Maybe 5K of that plus 4 of Lupron is a good way to go. You don't need higher. Sarasota, Morbeck 22, June 1. That's the vision. Chris Newcomer and his team, CJ and Johnny are doing awesome. We're really working to continue affordability, quality, and access. I feel so blessed every single day to be working with all of you guys. Dr. Lutheringer, Dr. Banerjee, Dr. Corley, thank you. And to his wife for putting up with him, to Tia for putting up with me, for all the men and women for putting up with all of us, right? If you haven't read Bruce Lipton, The Biology of Belief, you must. I'm going to have Bruce as one of my guests coming up in 22 to have a conversation of the biology of belief. And Rhonda Byrne, The Secret. And I simply love sharing the idea. Is it bad to drink coffee after frozen embryo transfer? I don't think it is. And yes, go for a walk, but keep it light and easy. Don't get your heart racing. I think exercise is not good for us. I think we should slow it down, cool it down, calm it down. Oh, to my Lily, Ashley, thank you. To my entire global teams, triage travel teams, they're all one entity, by the way. They're not separate. I've been priming meds since December 1, metformin, plaquenil, LDN. I've been feeling nauseous ever since. It could be the LDN, metformin I hate. I hate it, sorry. Dr. Corley loves it, I don't. He usually gives 1,500. I would say maybe 500 or 250 or less or none. Theralogics has the inositol. Dr. Ratner and his team at Theralogics, Mark Hamner, the amazing team members. So Kiltz, Theralogics, we want to bring back in along with our molecular fertility supplements and offer those as options. We're all working together. Let's eliminate these patents on DHEA or any of these naturally supplements that basically they're trying to tell me that I can't tell you that DHEA might be helpful. But now that I'm realizing it's snake oil science, it's all about mastering a lot of money, that maybe none of these things are helpful for us. Again, I've been at fault of sharing this stuff, and I want to apologize. Do mini, let's see, I really want to do mini IVF for equality, but I'm not sure that is a smart option for us, but I have one over. I think IVF got a surprise. Listen, absolutely, I think mini protocols work for everyone, but ultimately we don't know which one's going to work. Amy M just had a baby at 39 after multiple standard IVFs, said, forget all the drugs or the testing. I'm going to do a spontaneous natural cycle, a trigger. We took it to day 5. We transferred it fresh. She's going. And we're all learning something. We think we know so much. We don't know doo-doo. I'm sorry. Facts are fiction. Faith is it. Spirituality and faith first. Science and facts. It's often the doo-doo. We need to turn the soil. Kiss the Earth. Take a look at it. Really good stuff, by the way. We need, let's see, Silvana Televeska, Dr. Fayez Farouki in Montreal. We do have a monitoring center. We're really working on getting them to embrace the CNY fertility way. Mags in Colorado, embrace Kiltz's crazy CNY fertility way. I know we're so dogmatic. We get a bone. We don't want to let it go, but we're going to go straight in and make it happen. Up again in January, will they tweak my protocol based on last cycle? Stephanie, they will tweak it. Yes. And just say, Dr. Fink, Dr. Magarelli, can we tweak it to a lower dose, add more immune? And can you just have faith and maybe pray with me? You know, if you guys want to pray, ask us. If you just want to have a quiet spiritual moment, without any religious technicalities in there, we can all have it together. We've got to let go of the bone, that we know the answer. Dr. Gleicher, I'm sorry, DHEA may be deadly for us and not work. And we at the ASRM, American Society of Reproductive Medicine, please, let's all come to the table that this is not right. You guys should all have equal open access to everything. Second transfer next week. Should I be doing something different? Glendy Torres. You guys, you can buy a paper copy, Amazon, or download a free copy on our digital sites, both the Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle and the Family Building Guide. I should actually just put them as one, right? And what else? Maria Emmerich and Craig Emmerich's Carnivore Cookbook. But again, listen, we love fancy, but do we need fancy? We don't need fancy at all. Retrieval Monday, 29 eggs, 17 mature, 13 fertilized, 9 frozen on day 5. Find out final results. Jamie, I don't know exactly. Check with the team in a week or so. And all of my global team, please help us to just listen to you, by the way. That's what we're here to do, is to listen to you. And the more we listen and learn, even when you're angry, sad, mad. I apologize for my financial stuff has been really a challenge. And I'm working to get more team members to listen and learn and do better. We've been melding some new stuff in line. And so the more we're learning together, the better. Let's see, what protocol do you recommend? High responders, can't pass stims, can't get past stim cycle 8 without risk of hyperstim. Go lower, look at 150, 75 or 10, 220 and or go even 100 to 10, 110. But you got to push it and go for it. If you hyperstim, it's okay. We know how to deal with that. We're going to do everything we can to minimize it and work with your local OBGYN. Talk to your OBGYNs. Share with them our family building guides, keto lifestyle, all these things online. Look at the fertility centers out there, and the docs are amazing. We honor Shady Grove, Boston IVF, CCRM, Dr. Gleischer, his team, CHR. We're honoring all the centers, the fertility centers out there. They're really great practitioners, and we're all just offering something slightly different. And we're listening and learning to all of us together. That's the beauty of this grand open source knowledge and activity. And so I say, if supplement DHEA and the ideas are out there and we didn't know that there's a patent that we can't talk about it, then why are we being sued? Dr. Gleischer, please, why are you suing Dr. Kiltz and CMI Fertility for something that everyone has been talking about? All the doctors out there that are fertility doctors been talking about it. All of us together need to step up to the plate and be willing to support you guys for lower cost, open access fertility care. Recommendations for doctors in Houston. Go to our website. I think we have some information on the CNY Fertility website for that, but we need your access. Will Kiltz, Will's going to be working more diligently on all of this. We're really working to share open access information. How can you help avoid women ovulating before their retrieval? This is where the Oralissa supplement, or Oralissa, the Cetrotide Ganirelix helps with that. Some people need to double up on it. That helps prevent that or reduce the risk of it. Let's see, Melissa Greffy, how long is the wait for frozen donor egg? I don't know, but we need more egg donors. We're working with our team, lower the cost of the medications, lowering the cost of all of this. That's really the game changer here. Let's see, what protocol do you recommend for high responders, can't get past stim cycle 8? We already answered that again. I think the 150, 75, or the 10, 220 works nice. Add a little human growth, 3 to 6, maybe even some Neupogen on some of those. But number one, okay, what's number one for all of us, right? Kiltz's keto lifestyle. And I'm working on, look at the fertile secret. The fertile secret is faith first, faith over everything, right? All right. Let's see. Is there any payment plan for IVF? Nana. We have a payment plan for everyone. It's a little higher cost by doing the payment plan, but if you prepay, you're going to get a 5% discount. We're going to start that again in January, and we're really here to offer access, opportunities, integration for everyone in all of this. All right. Thank you to everyone for joining me today. It's just my 10 to 11 today. I'll see you this week. You guys like to do selfies with any of your docs. If you want to have a prayer or just a quiet moment for IUI or IVF or transfer, And please, my team just needs your input of what we can all do better. If there are complaints, we want to know about it because we need to build on that. The 5-star fertility care I brought into play about 15 years ago, it's coming back. Our intention is you as the clients, the patients, but you are the goddesses and the gods that we need to all be working for you and working on lowering the cost of monitoring, lowering the cost of meds, and keeping the cost of IVF treatments affordable and accessible for everyone. All right, God bless you guys. I'll see you next, well, I'm not sure. I'm probably going to do the live next Sunday because I just love to do it. And but let's all keep sharing. God bless to everyone. Take care. Bye, guys.